That's my mother name.
What's up, guys? KDub175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and we are in the Queen's Cup. Going to be effective till the 22nd at 7:59 UTC. So make sure that you're getting your points in because they are giving away another shiny Rayquaza. If you missed it last time, you don't want to miss it this time. In Happy Hour, the most likely chance of running into Carolyn, 2 to 259, 1400 to 1459 UTC. So make sure you're trying to play during one of those time slots. Top 3000 is going to get a Rayquaza mask. We got a shiny Rayquaza the last Queen's Cup. So, you know, Rayquaza color versus shiny Rayquaza. The shiny one's definitely better, but it's still another mask to add to the collection. A ton of rewards, guys. Gems, Carmonite, chain level cubes. We get a ton of gold, more Carmonite. You know, 2 UX gold ingots, pretty awesome. EX cube and a shiny Rayquaza. Now, if you already have a shiny Rayquaza, I still recommend playing this event and get up to that 13,000 point mark, guys. Get all of the free rewards you can, and you never know, 2 shiny Rayquazas could be pretty good. Now, I wanted to talk about this real quick, and we're going to cover it in a little bit more detail later, but always go for the top bot. As you can see, 20 energy for 100 points or 22 energy for 120 points. Basically, you can divide the energy by the amount of points that you're going to be getting to see, you know, basically what you're paying per energy per point, and you're always going to get the most value in the top bot. And this will increase over time. So as of right now, you know, we're right around the C tier. So I wanted you guys to see also you can refill your energy just by, if you're out of energy, for some reason my energy bars are glitched out, you can't see it, but you can pay 10 energy and it's gonna give you 110 energy. So even if you have like 20 left over, you will have 130 energy. So I wanted you guys to take a look at this duel. I put together this team. I have double Regirock with the Terrakion, then we have the Combuskin into the Blaziken, and then I have the Makeup Blaziken basically set for heart to give us better RNG, you know, give that Blaziken the heart of a Mega Blaziken, right? And, you know, the opponent has the Shaman Sky form with the land form set as the, I guess, not really the evolution, like more of the alternate form, I guess you could say. But I also have the Sableye, we have the Bright Powder, a couple of double chance, we have an X speed, max revive. I don't know how good this deck's gonna be, but I wanted to try it out against this opponent because they do kind of have the Ultra Beast setup with the Celesteela, with the Pheromosa, and of course the Shaman's gonna land gold when we finally land the Cyclone Kick, but lucky for us, we're gonna be able to get the Weak Spot Kick and get the evolution into the Blaziken. 150 Flare Blitz, a 4-star Cyclone Kick, and then we're gonna have a 30 gold Jet Kick move. Double Regirock, you know, it got me thinking. You know, you're going to have more opportunity to land the Multi-Blast and trying to get that lock-on marker to pop off basically any Pokemon within 2 steps of the Regirock. You can make it spin. If they land a blue attack, you're going to land that, you're going to apply a locked-on marker, and then if your Regirock land the Multi-Blast attack, then it's going to knock out every Pokemon that has the lock-on marker. Pretty insane. It's a good ability, but you know, let's just see how often we're going to be able to get it to work. I mean, this Pheromosa here must be Fodder's Pheromosa, because you guys know his Pheromosa never wants to land blue, and of course, when it does land blue, it's going to land that 4 slice of a dodge, not even the call signal. So yeah, feels bad, man. But we are able to put that lock-on marker down. Now I'm going to try to spin this Ampharos. In the Ampharos, spinning the smaller blue slice, the small dodge, not his beacon, light beacon, whatever the other blue does for the Ampharos. So I'm going to be pressing forward with this Regirock down the right flank. I really don't want that Celesteela to be able to rendezvous, but yeah, the opponent has that Garcedia plate. So basically, if his Shaman Sky form, you know, gets knocked out, frozen, as you can see, it's land form now, they're going to be able to play that plate and then transform back into the Sky form. So spinning that Celesteela, not able to get it to spin the Rendezvous, you know, trying to apply that lock-on marker. Mega Ampharos is going to go off. Landform is back onto the board, and they can basically play that Garcedia plate anytime they want, and they can transform back into the Skyform Shaman. So that's going to be it for their Mega Ampharos, and they are going to be able to shake that lock-on marker, so that feels bad. So they are going to attack. Gold is going to go off, and that's what I was hoping for. Just hoping that we did not land our Will-O-Wisp, because then we could have potentially got knocked out by that Flame Gun. You know, they could have got a double KO. Mega Altaria going off. They do not have a gold block, and that's going to be GG, boys. So I'm going to move up. I'm going to take this around, kind of BM the crap out of this bot, but it's like, man, I really wanted to showcase this lock-on ability. Then their Pheromosa is just going to get straight knocked out. We are going to get frozen. I'm going to backtrack with Coco, unthaw our Regirock, and just trying to figure out, you know, really what I want to do. You know, I can win anytime that I want. We're going to surround the Aggron, and now I'm going to block off this Ampharos. Because, you know, I don't want to give it a chance to get lucky, knock out our Sableye, and then we actually have a game again. So as you guys can see, they were able to play the Garcedia plate, and now they have a Shaman Skyform back onto the board. So you definitely have to keep a lookout for that. And I believe they get that plate back every time the Skyform's knocked out. So I'm not really sure why I don't just go for the win. I'm just kind of upset that this opponent kind of messed up our video. Like we were trying to showcase the lock-on ability, and we were able to get a couple markers to apply to not only the Ampharos but the Pheromosa. And then the Ampharos goes Mega Ampharos and gets rid of the lock-on marker, and then the Pheromosa just gets knocked out without any of our Regirock being able to land the Multi-Blast to knock the Pheromosa out. So I don't know. I thought it was a pretty decent match though, and a way to kind of show just how many spins it could possibly take to try to put that marker down, even on a figure that has a pretty decent size blue. So I think it's a bonus, guys. I don't think it's its main role to play in a deck. You know, I think that 150 is definitely the main role, but we are going to reach the S tier. We're going to get some gold. But yeah, guys, definitely let me know down in the comments, what did you think about that deck with double Regirock? Then we have the Terrakion, kind of for like the Ultra Beasts, or, you know, any heavy blue attackers. Then we have the Sableye for, you know, status effects. For the gold attacks, we have the Tapu Koko, because you gotta have a good runner, and Coco's always a good runner. And then we have the Combuskin into the Blaziken. So I felt like it was a pretty good team, and having double Regirock, I feel like makes it possible for that lock-on ability, you know, to be putting down those lock-on markers. Should make it a little bit easier. But again, guys, 2 to 259, 1400 to 1459 UTC. This is happy hour. This is when you're going to be seeing Carolyn more often. Top 3000, you're going to be able to get the Rayquaza mask. This event's going to be going till the 22nd at 759 UTC. So make sure you're getting your points, guys. Look at all of these great rewards. Like, you don't want to miss out on this. There's gems, there's booster tickets, there's metal, there's gold, there's Carmonite, you know, everything that you could want. Shiny Rayquaza in an EX cube. So, you don't want to be missing out on that, guys, really. So I wanted to talk about something, okay? As you progress, okay, and then you get into the S tier, everything's going to be costing 38 energy. So Carolyn, she's challenging us, 38 energy. She may have cost less earlier, you know, when you were a lower tier, but S tier costs 38 energy. And now you only have about 44 minutes to accept the challenge. Before, they gave us about an hour, I want to say like 59 minutes. So you want to make sure you always have at least 60 energy before jumping in and spending 38 energy to play, you know, one of the normal bots at the top of the list, you know. Because if Carolyn challenges you and you don't have at least 21 or 22 points left, you're not going to have enough time to accumulate enough energy to be able to play her without having to spend those 10 gems to refill your energy. Because it takes about 2.5 minutes to get 1 energy. So in 44 minutes, you're only going to be able to accumulate 17 energy. So you need to have at least 21 points. So I just say have 60 points, guys. There's 60 energy. Make sure you have 60 energy. You're going to spend 38 energy to play the bot. You're going to have 22 energy left. And then if Carolyn challenges you, you're going to be able to have time to wait and accumulate enough energy to be able to play her just in time. So just a little tip and trick to make sure you're going to be able to play, every time Carolyn challenges you, and you don't have to spend those 10 gems just to play her or choose on, risk losing out on those 600 points when you play her. So I wanted you guys to check this deck out, all right? Getting into the match, this is going to be our first match against Carolyn. I have the double Coco to be able to pull off the Mele Wish, and I have the Altaria into the Mega Altaria. As you guys seen, we hit the Mele Wish. I gave it to our Celesteela. We have a 3 MP Celesteela, no Gold Block, no Scoop Up for the Speed form. She's going to have to go the Lawn Mower form, or the Mow Rotom, goes for the attack. We're going to hit the Rendezvous, unfortunately. We really didn't want to land it in that situation because that would have been game, but we're still threatening game with Coco, but she does have a max revive. So we're going to move over, take the entry, threaten game, and our Mega Ampharos is going to be ending, so we're not going to bring back our Celesteela because I want to be able to press forward and threaten with our Pheromosa. Now if we hit the call signal, and we do, that's going to be pretty much game unless the Gengar hits the dodge. So it feels bad. Otherwise, we would have been able to sit something right next to Coco. But I'm just going to go in for the double chance. Either the call signal or a knockout would be good, and that'd be game. But the Coco's going to land the dodge. Then the speed form comes in and attacks our Pheromosa. Like, I would have definitely attacked my Coco, because the 40 on the speed form would have been able to beat the gold quick attack. It's only a 30, so I don't know. I don't know why you would attack Pheromosa there. So that was definitely a bad play. But that was our first match against Carolyn. What do you guys think of this deck? Definitely a cool idea behind being able to, put Mele Wish down on the Celesteela, maybe even the Pheromosa. Pheromosa having the ability to soar over top of Pokemon with that call signal could be devastating. And then you have the opportunity to bring back Coco with the Mega Altaria. So as you guys can see, I have 39 points. Even though I have enough energy to play a match that costs 38 energy, I don't want to do that. Because if Carolyn challenges me, like I was saying earlier, I'm not going to have enough time in those 44 minutes to accumulate enough energy to be able to play her. I would have to spend 10 gems to be able to refill my energy to play her, or I'm just going to miss out on those 600 points. I'm going to have to choose to not play her because the time's going to expire. So just a little tips and tricks for the Queen's Cup. Make sure you're utilizing your time and, trying to get through this event without spending any gems. I haven't had to spend a single gem on refilling energy yet, and I'm doing just fine. I'm going to have no problem reaching the 13,000 points, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in the top 3,000 and to get that Rayquaza mask. So this is going to be our second matchup against Carolyn, guys. Like, I haven't seen her a whole lot in this Queen's Cup, but I've been challenged a few times. Then she comes out, like, I never get this. Like, she comes out with a double chance with the Rotom, trying to attack our Coco. Like, there's really not a whole lot of odds there. I mean, yeah, she can land her white into our quick attack, because, it is an electric type as well as a ghost type, so it does get that plus 30 from Coco, but just so unlikely. So I'm going to be coming out. I tried to go for either the Flame Gun or the Rendezvous, but we are going to get the knockout, though. We are going to have that Night Daze. So I am going to come out. I'm going to attack this speed form. Switches into the Zorua. We should have no problem knocking it out, and we do. So we are cycling her Pokemon pretty crazy. She's going to be coming out, going for the attack on our Celesteela. And yeah, we're going to be hitting a miss because we have a huge miss. She respins for some odd reason. I was kind of hoping that she would land miss or dodge. That would have been hilarious, but doesn't happen. So I'm going to press forward, threaten game. I could have attacked, but I didn't want to cycle out the Zoroark. Kind of want to keep that Zoroark in the PC, but she's holding on to a max revive. So she's going to play it, bring it out. Cross counter is going to go out and knock our Coco out. So we're going to come and try to kill this speed form, so she has another Pokemon into the PC, keeping it a 4-on-4 matchup. So, in this situation, yeah, I probably should just block off the Zoroark. Wasn't really too sure what to do, but I go Mega Ampharos. I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead. We're going to bring some Pokemon back. Get the Celesteela. You know, we haven't been able to rendezvous anything just yet. And we're going to hit a miss. I'm like, what? Super annoying when that happens. So, Mega Gengar is going to go off. She's going to take the entry point. And, left in kind of a bad situation here. Whew! And Perish Song is going to go off. So, our Celesteela is also going to have a curse marker, as well as our Altaria. And, you know, just her Zoroark is going to have that curse marker. So, yeah, this was something I wanted to show you guys. I tried to go for the Rocket Ride to surround the Zoroark. But Gengar's ability, like, is holding that Coco in place. So, if you guys can't cancel that ability to Rocket Ride. So, you have to force kill the app. Then you relaunch. Then you're able to rejoin the duel. And then you can pick a different play. It's actually the exact same method we had to use for canceling plates back in the day before the developers gave us the option to cancel plates. So yeah, if you're new to the game, canceling plates is a luxury, guys. We had no option to cancel a plate. Like, if you picked the wrong plate, you pretty much just wasted a turn. But then Go Shiny Hunter, he uploaded a video, he let us know, like, kill the app, relaunch it, then rejoin the duel in progress, and then it's going to be as if you never selected a plate. So same thing for the Rocket Ride, guys. Hopefully they'll add a cancel button, but as of right now, there's no cancel button. So we just hop over the Zoroark, and we're going to take that surround. Zorua is going to go in for the attack. Perish Song is going to go off again, so our Altaria yet again is cursed. Oh my god. And then the Zorua lands a miss, but we land the Perish Song again. So I'm going to go in for the attack against this Gengar. We are going to get the knockout. So Zorua is going to move up. We're going to take the entry. He's going to go for the attack again. And I knew it was going to be coming, guys. I knew it. I knew that Sucker Punch was going to hit the Perish Song. My Altaria has been a Perish Song spinning machine. But Carolyn doesn't even take the evolution. So I'm going to go in for the YOLO. I'm going for the attack. Low sweep into the Wild Charge. Going to knock that Coco out. And she's got the speed form. I'm like, okay, we should be able to get the knockout here. I'm kind of looking for this low sweep into the cross counter. But Zoroark is going to land a dodge. And now I see this go off. I'm like, Rotom has 130 damage. I'm like, land blue. No, we're going to land a miss. I'm like, Okay, so I'm like, you know what? We should be able to get the knockout on the Zoroark if she switches. And she does. So I'm like, okay, cross counter, please. No, of course you're going to land the Night Days. And I was just trying not to get knocked out there. But the Ice Beam is going to go off. Lawnmower is going to be going off. So we have the Rotom. And we could potentially be getting knocked out and losing the game. But our Ampharos is going to come in clutch with the Beacon Light and keep us from getting knocked out. So I'm going to backtrack one, and she's going to go defensive. She's going to wake up that Zoroark. So I'm definitely going to go for the rendezvous on this Rotom. Come on, baby. Fly. Don't want the fly. There we go. We're going to get the rendezvous. Let's go. So she's going to be swinging around with that speed form, and I'm like, you know what? We could potentially YOLO this. We could YOLO this. Come on. We hit the attack we wanted, but of course the Zoroark is going to be landing Night Days like all night. So I'm going to move up. I'm kind of just trying to cycle at this point. And then I'm like, oh crap. The Zorua was cursed. And I just gave her the free evolution. I'm like... Okay, so I was thinking about cycling my Coco, but I'm like, you know what? I really don't want to attack that Zorua and give it the evolution because it's cursed. And I'm like, I can potentially banish that Zorua. You know, because you guys know I'm smart. I don't make mistakes like that. You guys know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're trying to YOLO this Zoroark still, and we could potentially get the knockout, but I'm like, you know, we should be able to knock out this Zorua with our Ampharos, and we are going to get the knockout, banish that Zorua, feels good, and we're in range to be able to go back, cover the goal, and we're just hoping not to land the 90, and of course we do land the 90, but the Gengar's not going to be able to land a physical attack, and neither is her Zoroark coming through for us, landing a miss, allowing our Koko to win and take the goal. Easy peasy, guys. Another match, we beat Carolyn, no problems, just easy, guys, it's easy. We win every match, like, we're gods, we never make mistakes. So getting into the next matchup, and we're going to be pulling out our double Regirock team again with the Terrakion, and we have the Celesteela, and we have the Pheromosa, and we have the Tapu Koko. So a little bit different, but double Regirock nonetheless. So her Sceptile is going to be coming out. We land Rendezvous, just hoping the Sceptile doesn't land the stealth hit. We really wanted to get that Rendezvous to go off, but we have the cheese set up, potentially. But the opponent does have goal blocks, so just kind of hoping that they don't play it, but they do. So they defend properly against the call signal. So I was actually pretty surprised by that. So we're going to bring out our Regirock, hope to just land our Hammer Arm, and of course, Explosion's going to go off for one. Koko gets the quick attack too, like come on. But we do have Terrakion for these situations, so we're going to be able to go defensive, defend pretty well against that Koko. And now I'm going to bring out our other Regirock. Should have a decent matchup against that Lunala. And I am running a couple max revives, so I'm going to max revive with the Regirock. So we have kind of like a double Regirock pillar of stone just guarding the gates of our goal, basically. And we are running a hard stone for the Terrakion, which is going to be pretty nice. So our Terrakion is going to have a decent matchup against the Lunala if by some miracle it's able to make its way to our goal. And X attack is going to be going off. I'm kind of happy to get rid of that early. And Multi-Blast is going to go off. We don't have any lock-on markers applied at this point, so not doing us, you know, really any good. So I go for the risky attack, and I'm like, come on, Terrakion, just don't land protect. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Like, I don't know. In normal league, I probably wouldn't have made that play, but I feel like it was probably the best play. Clear up that entry point. Koko's really weak, and as long as we don't land double protect, we should be good. But we know that that's definitely a possibility. So in this situation, it's like, well, you know, do you attack or do you allow the Lunala to move in and attack your Koko, potentially surrounding your goal? So I go in for the attack, and we do get the knockout. Again, it was a little bit risky, but again, as long as we didn't miss, we really had nothing to worry about. But Terrakion can miss in really clutch situations, though. Like, Terrakion has let me down more than once, even with a double chance. So, Protect's going to go off on this Regirock. We have the Pheromosa right in range to go in for the call signal. We're not going to be able to get it, but we do get the knockout. Mega Mewtwo, why? Backtracking. Call signal is going to go off, and that is going to be GG. Boys, I'm going to come in for the surround. And instead of surrounding the goal, I just choose to surround the Mega Mewtwo. Why? Because why not? It feels good, right? And if we had the Mighty Sphere plate in effect, we would have been able to capture that Mewtwo. So that would have been pretty awesome. But guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this deck? Do you think this is better than having the Sableye with the Combuskin? I don't know. I kind of like both, and I think it is going to depend on what your enemy is going to be running. But again, guys, I'm not going to be playing any matches until I reach 60 energy. Again, if you have 60 energy, whenever you play your matches that cost 38, you'll always have enough energy to be able to play Carolyn if she challenges you. But guys, I think that is going to wrap this video up. I'm going to have no problem reaching 13,000 points and top 3,000 without spending any energy or gems to refill my energy. Guys, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new upload. And follow me on Twitter at KDub175 for bonus content and further discussions. And until the next one, later guys. Man, I don't feel so good.